Andersonville Camp Sumter. Before us were forms that had once been active and erect, stalwart men, now nothing but mere walking skeletons covered with filth and vermin. Many of our men, in the heat and intensity of their feeling, exclaim with earnestness, "Can this be hell? God protect us." Sergeant Major Robert Kellogg, prisoner of war. Officially called Camp Sumter, it is commonly known as Andersonville. The camp was originally designated to hold 10,000 prisoners in roughly 16.5 acres. The camp was rectangular in layout with a small creek flowing through its center. Enslaved persons from surrounding farms provided much of the labor to build the camp. Prisoners began arriving by the thousands in late February 1864. By June, the camp was already severely overcrowded, and a 10-acre expansion was completed to bring the acreage to approximately 26.5 acres. At its peak in August of 1864, over 30,000 Union prisoners were held there as prisoners of war. Andersonville's notoriety was widely known even during the Civil War. Prisoners suffered terribly from the overcrowded conditions, lack of nutrition, and illnesses. By the time of its closing in 1865, the death toll was a staggering 13,000. Andersonville has become synonymous with the inhumanity suffered by prisoners of war during the Civil War. The photograph was taken from a guard tower, shows the prisoners' makeshift shelters as well as the dead line. Prisoners who crossed the line were subject to being shot by guards without warning. After the war, Clara Barton, famous for founding the American Red Cross, spent time at Andersonville helping to identify soldiers buried there. Prisoner of war John L. Ransom provided the basis for this bird's-eye view of the prison. His diary, published after the war, forms an important historical record of events at Andersonville. This image shows the rectangular layout of the prison and the Confederate forts that surrounded the camp.